gifters. Thanks for joining me today. Today, I have got the perfect gift-giving idea for the germophobe on your holiday wish list. This is just the stinking cutest little hand sanitizer called Santa-tizer. My friend Linda Bauwin made these for a craft fair. She gave one to me so that I can make a video for you guys. She's the sweetest, isn't she? Anyways, my favorite is that she calls it the Santa-tizer. It just reminds me of a superhero. Superhero Santa-tizer, to the rescue! Got germs? We got this. Think about it. Teacher gifts, your neighbors, friends, stocking stuffers, super stinking cute. And these mini sanitizers came from the dollar store, 3 for $1. Perfect! And they're so easy to do, you're gonna wanna make dozens of them. So let me show you how to do it. Okay, here's the cool part. You just need a couple of Stampin' Up punches here. The hat is from the Pennant Builder. We've got an itty bitty punch for his belt buckle and a 1 1/4 inch circle. The circles, 1 in silver glimmer and 3 in basic black, come from the owl. If you're new to my YouTube channel, thank you and be sure to subscribe. And I will have all of this information and these products are for sale in my online store. Simply go to this URL, or if you're on YouTube, clink, cheers, clink. If you're on YouTube, click on the link in the description below. One other punched piece, I just used a Word document and I typed the Santa-tizer. It's the Helvetica? How do you say that? Helvetica? It's a hell of a font. You know what? I'm just gonna type it here. How about that? Somebody can phonetically spell it for me in the comments and you win a prize of a new video coming out soon. So what I did was so I could make a bunch of these, just typed a whole bunch and printed it off on Whisper White cardstock instead of regular printer paper, taking the 1 3/4 inch scallop circle punch. I want the words to be towards the bottom, just like that. All right, now that you've got them punched and cut, let's move on to the next step and I'll show you what we're gonna do with them. I'm gonna texture this Santa body with our polka dot impressions folder. This part is optional. He's still stinking cute without it, but I loved this. Cardstock in the folder, sandwich the folder between 2 cutting pads and place it on tab 1 of the multi-purpose cutting platform on the Big Shot die cut machine and run it through. And this gives it the texture and it's just a little extra pow. The hand sanitizers, again, I got this at the dollar store, 3 for $1. They're even lemon scented. Ooh, lemon scented Santa. Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. I'm just gonna use a little bone folder here and just kind of, I just want to loosen up the fiber just a hair to make it wrap around here. Now, if you have a different brand of sanitizer or a different size, you may need to cut your cardstock a different size. Simply just measure the top and bottom of it and then just wrap it around and cut off any excess. It's really easy to do. I didn't want to use the adhesive on the actual sanitizer so that you can change them out and keep Santa on there in case you use an awful lot of sanitizer. And I'm using our fast fuse, and I always do a little check at the end that breaks off the adhesive. This is a little bit stronger than the snail adhesive I normally use on cards, but where we're doing a 3D project, and especially one that bends, you want it to be fairly strong. Strong like bull. You know what I'm saying? All right, so there's our little Santa body, and then we'll do our little belt. And same thing, I just loosened up the fibers a little bit on this black strip. I'm also using fast fuse on this, but with this I'm gonna hide the little seam with his belt buckle, so I'm gonna have that go together in the front. And the belt buckle from the little itty bitty punch, using a Stampin' Dimensional on the back of that, so it gives a little pop up. The 3 small circles that are going to be his buttons, I'm putting on with mini glue dots, and I stuck the punched circles right to the mini glue dots. And the next step is his head, the pennant hat. Just gonna fold over, use your bone folder for a nice crisp line there. And I'll stick his head inside. That sounds funny, doesn't it? Sticking his head in there. Stick his head in his hat. And I'm just using mini glue dots for that part. And I'll use mini glue dots to stick this on too. So we're just gonna fold that scallop circle in half with sanitizer on the front. Use your bone folder so it's nice and crisp. And stick it on with mini glue dots. And the great thing here is this is a little tag so you can write right on the inside. I used a glue dot to secure this portion of the hat down, and then one to stick on his little bling bling pom-pom. Just gonna take a black Stampin' Right marker and just draw his eyes in. Punch a hole in his hat. And I'm tying it on with some coordinating cherry cobbler baker's twine from Stampin' Up. It matches the cardstock. Knot, bow, whatever you're good at. And there you have it. One stinking cute Santa-tizer superhero to the rescue. fighting off germs and other icky sticky stuff that comes at you this season. Gotta love it. Be sure to visit my blog for hundreds more video tutorials daily. Stampin' Up! Inspiration to purchase all of these products for Stampin' Up! Sales, specials, news, and so much more. Thanks for joining me today.